Hey, what's going on, YouTube? Today, I definitely got to do this video. I got to do this video. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Now, today, let me tell you about the events today. You know, the thing is, the parents that use their kids to try to get a rise out of a person as far as them calling themselves terrorists or somebody being around or a danger to a neighborhood. These parents have really lost their marbles to even involve their kids to put them in the line of fire like that. Okay, now let me tell you about this one incident. Now I'm in here today over on this side watching my Bible lesson actually, and I'm sitting here minding my business. So I guess these people get the alert to come in here. You know, anybody can come wash clothes, but these people stormed in here all at the same time. So that's kind of a big coincidence. You know, it was like timed. Everybody came in. And okay, now this woman had her kids in here. I said she had like 3 kids, right? One older boy, probably a middle-aged daughter, and a younger daughter. Okay, now look, as I'm sitting here, they end up trying to wash their clothes down here. So, and for me to move to give them space, since they were crowding my space, I moved down on that other side down there. Okay, so what they did, okay, let me tell you how the devil works. Now, what they did was, as they moved from this side I'm on now, they moved from this side that I'm on now to come down there with I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? You gotta be goddamn kidding me. So I kind of sat there for a minute, and then I'm playing musical chairs with these assholes, right? So the mother is telling the only way these kids learn this shit is by the dumbass goddamn bitch of a mother. That's the only way these kids learn how to do this devilish shit, by trying to taunt and get a rise out of an adult that is a so-called danger to the community, or whatever the fuck these assholes alerts they get on their phones, or whatever the fuck. I don't give a shit. I really don't give a shit. But honestly, I moved to the other side. What anybody can tell you that sees me around this area, on this side of town, anybody can tell you that I don't bother people. I mind my own business. I might not even speak to your goddamn ass because I don't want to be bothered. All right, now that's me. All right, now let me tell you something else. Now this black bitch, she goes inside goes to sit down inside the car while she's leaving her kids unintended around some so-called, I'm supposed to be a so-called terrorist, right? Or so-called danger to the community, right? But you're gonna leave your goddamn kids unattended to try to get a rise out of me. Every place I moved, they would move across or slanted from me. You understand? Now, listen, it didn't upset me about the kids. Someone told me maybe I should have recorded it. No, I'm not gonna record nobody doing nothing. What's gonna happen is that I'm gonna make a film and show how stupid these goddamn parents are, teaching their kids to try to taunt somebody who's so-called dangerous. What kind of sense does that fucking make? I'm gonna tell you what I think ought to happen to these parents that do shit like that. I think what somebody should do is report you to the authorities, and your kids be placed under the state's care, since you are an unfit mother and leave your kids in the line of danger like that. And your kids should be put in foster care. That's what I think that should happen. An unfit goddamn mother leaving your kids inside a place where there's a so-called dangerous man. If I'm a dangerous man, then why the fuck are you leaving your kids around me then? If I'm a so-called dangerous man. That don't make no goddamn sense. Please, someone tell me this. If you're stupid enough, if you're dumb enough to do something like that, you ought to be reported to the right people. I feel like you should be reported to the right people, like to Child Protective Services or something. You know what I mean? If I'm such a danger to the community, why would you put your child or your son? I'll tell you what, I got 2 beautiful daughters of my own. Let some goddamn cracker talk about, oh, we want to target him, but allow your kid to do this and that and the third to him. Like make face or walk in front of him or something, or do something to aggravate him. Come on, man, I'd punch you in your fucking mouth. Talking about me involving my goddamn kids, man. That's something that I would kill you over, you know? Literally, like that's just me speaking freely. That's something that I would kill, you know. You don't do shit like that. You're supposed to love and protect your kids and keep them from hurt, harm, and danger. If you allow your kids to come around the target individual and he's supposed to be dangerous, yeah, you know whatever they're telling you has got to be a lie. First of all, why would you want me to involve my child in such a devilish goddamn thing? Why would I want to involve my child in something like that? These community citizen on patrol, dumbass motherfuckers are stupid. You don't use your kids and put your child in the line of danger. I'm sorry. If there's a person that's a danger to the community and I'm a so-called terrorist, then what are you doing putting your kids around me trying to use psychological warfare towards me then? You know, because whatever damn cracker sending you that shit on your goddamn phones ain't nothing but a lie. Just try to get me to commit a crime or do something crazy so I can get locked up. I know what you're doing, and it ain't gonna happen. You're not gonna get inside my mind, believe me. You adults that use your kids ought to be shot, drag on the back of a goddamn truck, and then if you're still alive, rehung again. That's what ought to happen to you. Because you don't use your kids to do shit like that. You don't use your kids. I'm sorry. I just don't agree with that at all. You know? If I'm such a danger or whatever, a terrorist or whatever, then you come do whatever you got to do if you feel like you're working for the government and you're doing such a good thing for your town or your country or whatever they tell you that you're doing. Whatever they tell you, you've been fooled anyway. You've been fooled. You know, that's just nothing but a social experiment thing. That's all it is. But I'm going to go ahead and let this go because my time is about to run out, guys. But if you involve your kids, shame on you, man. Shame on fucking you. They should take you away from being an unfit parent and goddamn put your kids in foster care. That's what I think, honestly. All right?